Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an episode of the United League of Nerds and Geeks with me, Quinn. Yes, and nobody else. Today I'm very lonely. Oh well, you know what? It's a new episode, yeah. And today, something special, something new, something creative, kinda. No faces, just this starting screen of a game. Not just a game, no. One of the games quite commonly known for Nerds and Geeks is a tabletop game. It's a game called Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons, amazing game. Played it quite often myself. Gerwin has also played it quite often. But they also released some board games and a video game based on one of these board games, Tales from Candlekeep, Tomb of Annihilation. So, of course, and I'm recording this, it's Steam Summer Sale. It's in the sale and I thought, why not get it? So I got it. And yeah, I also got one of the DLCs, because the DLCs, if I saw correctly, they're different characters, so I got one of them. If I remember correctly, I got a character which was an Aarakocra. For the people who don't know what an Aarakocra is, it's kind of like a half bird, half human character. But yeah, I would say let's start. New game, slot 1. So it's the first time that I'm actually starting this game. We are lucky that you are here. I sense within you the spirit of a great adventurer who might be able to help us in our most desperate hour of need. A terrible death curse, a wasting disease afflicting everyone who has been raised from the dead, is looming over the lands of Toril. The source of this curse has been traced back to the peninsula of Chult. Chult? Will you help us to put a stop to this malignant, sure, evil? If so, I will be your guide throughout your adventure to find a way to clear the evil from our jungles. Be on your guard, for I fear this journey will be your most perilous one. Port Nyanzaru awaits. Iku. Oh, that's a fun name, Iku. Let's start the adventure. Forgot to say, by the way, I really like the music that is playing here. So let's see, the classic set or the Explorer. Play the campaign with a modified rule set. This one is for new players and those with no or very little experience with the adventure system board game. Open chest, disarm traps and fight monsters without the constant threat of encounters. Or the classic version, play the campaign with the original rules set. This mode is for the hardened players that want to challenge and know their way around the adventure system board game. I would love to play the classic version, but I'm not really known to this system. So yeah, let's see. Exclusive monsters, toggle on and off. New positive encounters exclusive to Tales from Candlekeep. Benefit from new positive effects and less negative encounters. Sure. Puzzle tiles, toggle on or off. New puzzle tiles exclusive to Tales from Candlekeep. Huh. This looks pretty good. Yeah, sure. Maybe in the future I'll do an classic version. Gameplay, oh god. Familiar with the adventure system, return to Tales from Candlekeep. Continue the tutorial, please. So, yes, these are the extra characters that you can choose from. If I remember correctly, there's even an extra one. For now I'm doubting if that's an extra character or if that's actually like an expansion. I'll have to check into that. But the one which I got, between the Explorer, the Diplomat, the Entertainer and the Dungeoneer, I got the Diplomat, mainly because I really like Aarakocra. I was doubting if I was going to get the Entertainer, but I eventually didn't go for it. So let's choose the Diplomat pack, activate that one. Apprentice Crafter. So, let's continue. Yes. And let's go here. Tutorial quest. Before jumping straight into the adventure, you will need to learn the basics of the game. Let's do it on horrific mode. No, let's just go normal. And start this quest. Let's see how this will go. Must say, it's quite an interesting loading screen. It's quite beautiful actually. When you see this icon, don't turn off your computer or quit the game. Okay. So yeah, in the future you will be seeing more episodes. Goen and I are busy with a few different episodes. We're going to be exploring some multiplayer games together. And we are actually busy with making a fighting fantasy series. For the people who don't know what the fighting fantasy series is. Fighting fantasy is a book collection. And I like to call them game books. Because pretty much it's a book and you read and you get choices and then you make a choice and then you go to the page, which pretty much is the result of a choice. And yeah, then pretty much you try to play an adventure through. Quite interesting, so we'll be busy with that. You can see that anytime soon. But yeah, let's continue with the tutorial. Welcome to Tales from Candlekeep. Here you will learn the basics of the game's Explorer mode and face your first challenge. Once you are ready, press confirm to proceed with the tutorial. Confirm. At the beginning of an adventure, all heroes roll a d20 to determine the order of play. The highest result goes first. These are actually two characters which I haven't bought. Hero phase. This is the phase in which heroes are able to move through the area and use their attack abilities against the monsters encountered along the way. Once you have finished all these steps in your hero phase, your exploration phase begins. Your hero may move and perform while following actions, move, attack, disarm, trap others. Your hero can move either before or after performing an action. I'm slowly actually getting worried. Because this is the tutorial and I see two characters which I thought were DLCs. But if they're in the tutorial, I think you might need to buy it. Yeah. Okay, let's just find out. Move. Speed stats value show how many squares your hero can move. Let's go that way. At any moment during your hero phase, you can end your hero's turn either by hitting the spacebar or clicking on the next phase icon. Oh, interesting. This is the exploration phase. This is the phase in which your heroes discover and add new tiles. To discover a new tile, your hero must stand on the edge of the tile in which the exploration phase will be triggered. Oh boy. Skeleton. Monster control. The hero who discovered the tile with a monster on it controls that monster. The controlled monster only plays during the fill-in phase of the hero who controls it. Monsters with the same name activate together regardless of who controls them. Okay. Click on the portrait on the right side of the head. Oh, yeah. Hello. Villain phase. This is the phase in which monsters and villains activate. The order in which all enemies activate is visible in two places. In the initiative timeline on the right side of the HUD and inside the diamond of the enemy's head. Oh, he misses. Let's see, so... Where? Oh, here I guess. Is that correct? Still don't understand the moving. Okay. Sure. Don't understand. Combat. To attack an enemy, you must use your hero's powers. At will, powers can be used at every turn and cost an action point. Daily powers almost always use an action point and can only be used once per quest. Utility powers usually don't require an action point and can only be used once per quest. Some items and powers can recharge daily, and utility powers that were used. Sure, let's confirm. Then I guess it's the range player's attack is indicated by a red grid on the top. Oh, so then you go on your character and then you choose what you're going to do. In this case, Holy Avenger, and you choose the enemy. Then we click the die and it's a 19 because we're lucky as anything. Nice. So he's dead. Then our explorer will go here. And then we'll activate our next phase. We shall end up... Oh boy. Natural one. How fun. Everybody loves a natural one, of course they do. Because why wouldn't they like a natural one? Encounters. The encounters are a dangerous threat to the heroes, but in some occurrences they can be beneficial. Encounters will only happen when a hero discovers a challenging tile. Rolling the dice will determine what kind of encounter you will get. The higher the result, the more beneficial the effect. Cancel encounters. Negative encounters can be cancelled or interrupted using adrenaline, items or powers. However, some encounters have a very specific condition, making them harmless in some situations. Read the descriptions carefully and try to figure out when to cancel encounters and when to let them go. Okay, so yeah, that's interesting. Intro? I guess I have to because it's tutorial. Dinosaur, monster, creature thing. Adrenaline rush. When you roll a critical hit, natural 20, it will trigger the adrenaline rush for the active hero. Adrenaline rush is a temporary stat boost that lasts for the amount of adrenaline you have. But once activated, it won't drain your adrenaline. You earn adrenaline by killing monsters. The adrenaline rush gauge is global to the entire party. Great to know. So our lizard buddy goes here. And he uses Grievous Strike. And please. And natural 20. Who wouldn't like a natural 20? Tutorial completed. Great job, you have completed the tutorial. You are now ready to face a real challenge and put an end to the death curse. Good luck, heroes! Well, let's get it. Oh, my treasures. What do I get for treasures? I only got this type of chest. Okay. Well. Let's open. Some bronze, I got some owlbear leather, I got some steel, I got some copper, and I got some cured leather. Get it? Sure. Okay. Don't know what it's for yet. And I level up. Level 2. Get some more stuff. Oh yeah. Okay. Dragon bait. This is the Sorial Paladin. Huh. Doubting, figuring stuff out. Okay. Seems pretty logical. So the other one would be Kawash the Human Druid. Is this a party? I know I bought this. I know I bought him. But I didn't buy any of the others. Okay. Curious. Okay. Well, that's yeah. interesting because I bought the Aarakocra, but I didn't buy the 3 other ones, and now I do have them here. So yes, it's correct I don't have this guy, but I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have these guys. Not that I'm complaining or anything, I certainly don't mind. But yeah, it's. I wonder if I wouldn't have bought the Aarakocra if I wouldn't still have gotten the Aarakocra. Huh. Okay. Well, unique. But yeah, I'm going to leave it for this episode, and I will see you all in the next one. So whether you're a nerd, whether you're a geek, stay in school, stay cool, be geeky, be nerdy. Oh, learn some fun facts. Now that we're at it, learn some fun facts. It's always nice to learn some facts. It's always fun to go to a party and just say a random fact. Let it be a comic fact, let it be a games fact, let it be a scientific fact. Yeah. For example, gold is not magnetic. Random fact. Most adults would know it, but quite a lot of children won't. So, yeah. As I said, see you in the next episode. Bye!